So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. It does appear that they are lining up, Jim, in a 5-4-1 formation.
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else, and that five at the back can easily produce wing-backs. If that's the case, I think, it might end up a three at times. Admittedly, though, if they do play deeper and in line with the centre-backs, then we can take it that they don't really want to give much away. That'll be foremost in their minds. But essentially, it depends on the two wide players in that defence. If they push on a little bit more, we could see something very different.
And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I have to admire the confidence that this guy, Levi Colwell, exudes on the ball. With centre-backs often having to have a range and a vision to be able to pick those passes. But I think it's important for him that he doesn't get played out of position. Sometimes you'll see him on the left side, whether it be as an orthodox left back or at times as a wing back. And I don't think that that's where he wants to be. He needs to be back at centre-back where he's comfortable.
Okay, interesting. Calmly anticipates. Cucurella. Mudryk. Mudryk stood his ground strongly. And here's Mudryk. Mudryk. And it's Caicedo. Broja. Roberts. Florentino Luis. Bea. Cullen. Walker. Gently done. Hartman. Florentino Luis. And here's Broja. Foot in. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's gone for it! Hartman. Aimed in towards the centre. This is gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Colwell gets it away. James. Pedro Neto. James. Pedro Neto. Out to the right. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto crossed in once more. Danger averted for now. Oh, that's a nice ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment. Oh, given away. James, played over towards the opposite flank. Rodrigue. That's good play. And here's Mudryk. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Aim forwards. Oh, there's no getting past him. It's really well defended. João Pedro. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Kyle Walker. Cullen. That's really well manoeuvred. James. Pedro Neto. Hartman. Cullen. Florentino Luis. Roja. Now, what's he got in mind? Florentino Luis. Cullen. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Cullen. Hartman. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Florentino Luis. That is lovely. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Nice physical challenge. Chalobah getting this one clear. It's a promising run he's making on the right. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Moved on forwards. And they've got a throw. And it's Caicedo. And here's big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Caicedo. Succumbs to the pressure. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Nice control. And that has been cleared. Clearly not happy with that. Cucurella. Rodri. Florentino Luis. Now he's wondering who wants it. James. Fofana. Cucurella. James. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Beer. And it's played forward. Ooh, can he get onto this? Walker forwards and with intent. Pedro Neto. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Away. Pedro Neto. Great defending, strong and determined. Cullen. Beer. Quarter of an hour played. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Hartman. Cullen. Kyle Walker. Moved on forwards.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Kyle Walker. And it's played forward. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, nice touch. In with the challenge. Florentino Luis. Hartman has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Colwell with the clearance. Oh, good spread. Hartman does really well to win the ball there. Hartman.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Wins the duel this time. Now it's Broja. Florentino Luis. That's very neat. Cullen. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Pedro. And it's James. Plenty waiting in the middle. Time to deliver. That's really well manoeuvred. Cullen. Fofana. Florentino Luis. Roberts. And here's Broja. Cucurella getting this one clear.
Broja, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Aim forwards. Is onto it in a flash. Modric. Now it's Pedro. Muscular approach does pay off here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pedro Neto. Hoisted in. Clears it away. Oh, easy pickings there. Now then, the ball's come loose. Florentino Luis. Now it's Broja. That is very well defended. Broja. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Pedro Neto. And it's James. He is just caressing the ball. Caicedo. Looking for a decent ball in. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And he cuts out the supply. Colwell. James. Pedro Neto. Cullen. Roberts. Kyle Walker. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Cullen. And here's Broja. Cucurella. Modric. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Here's a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
the defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fofana. Mudryk, now he's off and running. Cucurella. Played into space out wide. Mudryk. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Florentino Luis. Hartman. Played towards the other side. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Cucurella. Caicedo. Gets a foot in here. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And that has been cleared. Walker can get it clear. Bea. Florentino Luis. Roberts. Florentino Luis. Hartman. Hartman. A chance to play it in. Showing good feet. James. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto making good progress on the right-hand side. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Oh, what a pass!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Walker, gently done. Hartman. Hartman. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. There are a few waiting for it. Hartman. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Hartman, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Great defending, strong and determined. Pedro Neto. And it's Caicedo. James. Caicedo. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Hartman. Kyle Walker. Cullen. He can run onto that. There's the header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Broja really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
James tries making a foray down the right. Can he get onto this? And that has been clubbed away. Have it back and can go again. Caicedo. Mudryk. Caicedo. James. Can he deliver? It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Cullen. Walking forwards and with intent. Can he latch on to this? Oh, such a clever touch. Florentino Luis. Played out to the right. Mudryk does really well to win the ball there. Over to the left. Caicedo. That's really well manoeuvred. Roberts wins the duel this time. Hartman. And here's Broja. Goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
James tries to clear. Pedro Neto shifted upfield. He's shifting through the gears here. Cucurella. And here's Mudryk. Mudryk. So who's he picking out? Spread out to the left. Very nicely done. There are a few waiting for it. And he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Mudryk clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Aim forwards. That's the throw. Oh, that's nice. And it's Caicedo. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has been knocked clear. Shoots! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Hartman. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Out for a throw. Cucurella. And here's Mudryk. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Cullen. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Florentino Luis. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Mudryk. Mudryk. Cucurella. That's tidy. Mudryk. Oh, it's played into the area. Cucurella. Oh, that's neat. And here's Mudryk. A chance to play it in. Mudryk. And here's decent chance! It's in! A goal and a really...
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Hartman. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Broja. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Fofana. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto carries the ball down the right. Pedro Neto. Lovely feet. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. That is lovely. Can he deliver? The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is a brilliant interception. Pedro Neto. And reclaimed it in a trice. Colwill. Caicedo. Pedro Neto chasing after it. Cucurella. He's in plenty of space here. And he's there to get it away. And it's Cucurella. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cullen. Now it's Broja. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Roberts. Florentino Luis. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Cucurella with the clearance. Looking here to chip it through. Bit too much weight on the pass. Lofted upfield. And it's played forward. Pedro Neto. James. Hartman gets across to intercept that. Hit into the middle. Up he goes! So off we go once more.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
And he's managed to get free. Proves too strong. Roberts. And here's Broja. Caicedo, gently done. James. Colwell. James. Pedro Neto. Colwell. Chalobah. Pedro Neto. James. Caicedo. Played back in. Roberts. Cullen. Hartman. Florentino Luis. And here's Broja. Broja! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Hartman. Thinks one through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pedro Neto. Mudryk. João Pedro. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Florentino Luis. Lobbed in behind. That's really well cleared. And that's been won straight back. Florentino Luis. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Time and again they are repelled. James. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Caicedo. Plays it out wide. Caicedo. There's the shot! He'll try to keep this... Oh, they could be caught out here! Mudryk. Roberts, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Roberts. Hartman. Hartman. Florentino Luis. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's having a go, and the ball's come loose here. Florentino Luis. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's played in here. Tries to get it clear. Cucurella. Mudryk. Cucurella. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he's picked it up out wide. Muscular approach does pay off here. Moved on forwards. Cullen, aim forwards. James did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Caicedo, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Pedro Neto. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Kyle Walker. Hartman. Cullen. Roberts. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Hartman. Great challenge, time to perfection. Fofana. And he goes cross-field. Caicedo. James. James. And he decides to cross it. That's really well manoeuvred. That's an imaginative pass. Broja. And the finish! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
Mudryk. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Cullen, aim forwards, is onto it in a flash. Ball is over the line. James. Pedro Neto. Roja. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Moved on forwards. Roberts. Cullen. Hartman. Chalobah getting this one clear. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. He is through here. That has been knocked clear. Can he latch on to this? Great defending, strong and determined. Gets it away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's nice. Cucurella, now here's the delivery. Roberts. And here's Neto, and a chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets clinched.
Cullen. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Hartman. Kyle Walker. Roberts. Well read, and the danger is averted. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro.
João Pedro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Across it goes, and the goalkeeper's brought a good palm to that. Roberts. Roberts gets flagged offside. Caicedo. Fofana. Cucurella. And here's Mudryk. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella drives forward on the overlap. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Roberts. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Florentino Luis. Cullen. Oh, good spread. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Florentino Luis. And here's Broja. Roberts. Hangs in a cross. And the keeper beats it away. And it's played forward. João Pedro. Played out wide. Roberts. Does really well to win the ball there. Roberts has got himself a free kick. That's too far for anyone. Caicedo. João Pedro. Out to the right. James crosses. Roberts tries to clear. Crosses it in here. Shot a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Cullen. Hartman. Now it's Broja. Broja spread out to the left. Hartman. And that's aimed into the middle.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Chalobah getting this one clear. That looks a good ball through. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Hartman. Cullen. Florentino Luis. Roberts. Roberts. Played into space out wide. Climbs up big! Couldn't quite control it.
Broja really climbed high to get his head on that, and then disappointed.
Colwell forwards and with intent. James hurtling down that right flank. Hartman, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And he has been fouled there. And straight into the wall. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Over to the left. Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Well, that's just very cynical. For him to think he could get away with it is ugly on his part.
Dubravka, long ball by the goalkeeper. Mudryk. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella charging forward down that flank. They get a throw in. Hartman. Succumbs to the pressure. Pedro Neto has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. The ball goes in. Cullen. That's a throw. Florentino Luis. And it's played into the middle. And he's had a shot! It's a loose ball. It's gone for a throw-in. Caicedo. That's really well manoeuvred. Now, where's he looking? João Pedro. And they've got rid.
João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Cullen. Hartman. Played into the middle. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Caicedo. James. 75 minutes played. Chalobah. And it's played forward. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. Great defending, strong and determined.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. He is just caressing the ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Beer. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. And here's Mudryk. Showing good feet. Oh, it's come loose.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Caicedo. James. Pedro Neto. Into the channel. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Aim forwards. And that is out of play. Florentino Luis. Here it is, crossed in. And that has been cleared.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain...
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. João Pedro, and he thumps it clear. James, and here's Neto. Can he get onto this? Pedro Neto. That's very neat. Chooses to go back. And the shot! And that has been knocked clear. Cucurella crosses. Pedro, real chance! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Caicedo. Cucurella. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Chalobah. And it's James. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's well done, really robust. Cross goes in there. And he's there to clear it. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Going for goal! It's anyone's ball now.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Played into space out wide. Nice control. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pedro Neto. It's run loose here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. João Pedro. Caicedo.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode. Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Great run on the overlap here. And that has been cleared. Pedro Neto. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Played into space. He's got away. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Great defending, strong and determined.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Hartman. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Rodrick. Nice looking ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Roberts. Hartman. Oh, that's neat. Hartman played in.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's João Pedro. Nice physical challenge. Now then, the ball's come loose. Cucurella delivered in. And back out it comes. Hartman. 2 minutes to be added on. Walker chooses to go cross-field. Roberts. Can he latch on to this? Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Now, this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cullen. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hartman. João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Played out towards the right wing. Caicedo. Colwell. Oh, can he get onto this? Florentino Luis. Cullen. Hartman. Can he get onto this? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mudryk. Fofana. Mudryk. Cucurella. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. And after all of that, Jim, what do you think?